Today, pumpkin honey bun cake. Pumpkin honey bun cake. This is a cake mix recipe. You use the yellow cake mix and you add stuff to it. So we're going to take that yellow cake mix and make it into this pumpkin honey bun cake. What is a pumpkin honey bun cake? It's the brother of the honey bun cake, which is basically a cake that has a swirl of cinnamon and sugar in the middle of it. This, however, we're going to have a pumpkin cake with a swirl of brown sugar and pumpkin pie spice in the middle of it. And it's glazed with a confection sugar glaze, which is basically honey bun glaze. It is so good. Everybody that's tried it has absolutely flipped out about it. Even Mike, who doesn't like sweets, he totally nom-nommed this. Give it a try. Tell me what y'all think. If you're not a subscriber, please hit subscribe. Want to have you on board. Like my video, give me a thumbs up, and please comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. Enjoy the recipe. All right, we're going to start out. We've sprayed a 13 by 9 inch pan. Set that aside to get it ready. We're going to make our filling, which is 3/4 of a cup of dark brown sugar. You can use light if you want. I like dark. And we're going to put 1 teaspoon, it's a half teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice mix. And you just want to mix it together. Now this is where you can add pecans if you want. We do not eat pecans. We don't eat nuts at all. I'm just going to use my fingers. Kind of mix that together. It's not going to mix perfect. Okay, set that aside. I am using the Betty Crocker Super Moist Yellow Cake Mix. Any of the yellow cake mixes will work, but you don't need to use a spice cake or anything like that. So we're going to dump our cake mix in. Into that, we're going to add 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. We're going to add 1/2 cup of sour cream. Get all of that goodness. All right, we're going to add 4 eggs. Hard doing it at that angle. Four eggs. And we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice mix. And to that, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of canned pumpkin. My label came off. It's not for any reason, but that's 1/4 of a cup, 1/2 a cup, 3/4 of a cup. All right, we'll put our mixer down. We start out slow. Let it mix a little bit, get going. All right, I'm gonna stop it, scrape it down real quick. All right, we'll let that beat for 2 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. All right, into our cake pan, we're gonna pour about half of the batter. None of the big, just guesstimate. And we're going to spread that out. right, just like that. Now we're going to take our filling that we made and sprinkle that over the inside. Oh, missed it. All right, with the remaining, we're going to kind of very carefully spread that over the brown sugar and pumpkin pie mix. Don't just put a big glop on there and think you're going to spread it. You need to like spoon it out in bits, just like this. All right. Now I am going to take a spoon and very carefully, a little piece of pumpkin that didn't mix, push it and spread it out to the edge. If it doesn't go all the way to the edge, not a horrible deal. We do want it to just cover up that brown sugar mix. All right, good enough. So this is going to go into a 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes, 38 to 42 or what the recipe says. My oven's probably going to be closer to 38. So I'm going to set the timer for 38. Okay, the cake is about to come out of the oven, so we're going to make the glaze. This is 1 cup of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're just going to mix that together. I'm using a chopstick, I'll show you why. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I didn't want to dirty 2 things, but that's not gonna work. So I had to dirty 2 things anyway. Goodness, this is ever going to mix up. There we go. And you want to mix it till the powdered sugar is broken up. And that's the consistency, all right? All right. Cake is out of the oven. The chopstick, you can use a chopstick, you can use a fork or whatever, but I just poke holes throughout the top. Kind of like a poke cake. Have you ever made one of those? You can smell the pumpkin. It's strange, the pumpkin makes the surface a little more dense, it's got more of a tension to it. So now, we'll take our glaze, and we're gonna spread it through each one of these little holes. So each little hole gets a drink of glaze. Make sure you do this while it's warm too. You don't want to cool the cake. This cake is straight out of the oven. And the reason I do it a drizzle like that is because if you do it all at once, it kind of wants to run off the top of the cake to the sides. And this way it has time to soak in more. Sorry, I can hear the washing machine running in the background. We have the loudest washing machine. It's a front load, and I wish we'd never bought it. I wish we'd got a top load. All right, now we're just gonna drizzle. We got all the little holes with magic glaze. And just kind of drizzle it like a honey bun. I think my Tennessee twang comes out really strong when I say honey bun. All right, guys. Now we want to let that cool completely, and then we're going to keep it covered to store. So let's let it cool. All right, guys, it's taste time. Pumpkin honey bun cake. You can smell the pumpkin. Oh my goodness. And it also the cinnamon and the pumpkin pie spices. Yes, indeed. The crust, the glaze on the top's made, it's like a honey bun. It's so cool. The texture of the cake is kind of dense. It's not fluffy. I don't know how to quite describe it, but it's really moist. And you got the layer of the brown sugar in there. Let's give it a taste. Yes, indeed. Totally taste the pumpkin. That is so good. If you've ever had honey bun cake, it's kind of like that. Now, if you wanted to put the nuts in there, that would be an added flavor, but we don't do the nuts, so. Y'all, that's right off the chain. If you've got a family get together, pumpkin honey bun cake, give it a try. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you're not a subscriber, click below and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and we'll see y'all next week. Be safe out there.